How was your weekend?
It was
bro?
great. It was a beautiful weekend. The icing on the cake obviously was the Black Love.
Yeah. I know. And I know everyone would want us to do a total review. Yeah. How did you watch it to start with? Even before I introduce Koviche, how did you watch it?
Initially there was connection issues. Mm-hmm. Then I realized that it's because he had a lot of people at one point, all at once, connected. We're talking about over 1.5 million people. Just over 1 million people from Ghana alone, and then the other parts of the world like United States and so on and so forth. So it should tell you what Sarkodie is about.
Okay.
This game, I repeatedly say, is about numbers. Do you know that a combination of Sarkodie's social media channels, which are his sales channels, main sales channels, we're talking about Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Dude has got close to 10 million followers. 10 million followers. He has about 3.8 million on Instagram.
Okay.
He has about 3.6 million on Twitter. And he has over 2 million on Facebook. And when you're dealing with a guy like that, you understand every step has to be strategic.
Yeah. And
there's a reason why he is at the apex of his career, and he will remain there for his relevance. You understand? I keep repeating, this game is about numbers. I have a very holistic view. I did a compilation over the weekend. It was for something else, but there's a huge space between Sarkodie and most of our other superstars as we know it.
You mean on social media?
When it comes to the numbers game.
Good.
When it comes to the numbers game. And it's very important because it drives everything that you do. And you could tell that Sarkodie has a digital strategy, and there's actually a growth strategy which plans and forecasts and manages the growth. It doesn't just happen. If you look at other artists, I don't want to mention names here, you will see that maybe they have a good following on Instagram but a very weak Facebook.
Yeah, some people don't have it all through like that
because there's no.
They might be stronger on another platform, but very weak.
So what they do is there's what they call spontaneous growth. When a hype happens, they get a growth, but there's no strategic plan to genuinely, continuously grow your numbers for sustainability and continuity, and ultimately will affect your bottom line. What Sarkodie did yesterday was a statement. It's beyond the concept. It's a statement to say that, look, if you want to rock with the best in Ghana, you have to rock with Sarkodie. The second thing he did was he made sure that he sold Ghana. One of my heights of the show was when I saw Joseph, that song by I can't remember the artist's name, but they're old artists. He put Asmafo. That was awesome. He did a little rap and then he brought it in.
Sapon and
Asmafo. Beautiful. I mean, this is over 1.5 million people watching this across the world, and they are getting Ghana music, which happened in maybe 3 decades. You understand? And then he mixed it up with beautiful performances from Efia. She killed it as well as Sister Efia. But my main focus was on Efia because she showed the class, of vocal prowess that Ghana can also offer the world. And I think they did a very beautiful performance. Kim Promise killed it, Shatawale killed it, the list goes on and on and on. Production, awesome. Now, again, numbers. There's no way that government will just release the Black Star square, and in particularly allow you to go up there to stand out there. If you don't have numbers, you can't negotiate something like that. If you don't have an objective and a strategic plan, you cannot negotiate something like that. You understand?
Yeah.
And I'm trying to bring us back to why he's such a success and how he plays on that to promote Ghana on a large scale. Every artist listening to me in fact, the A-list artists, because this research exposes a lot of inconsistencies in how much they can make from what they are doing, if only they employ the expertise of digital marketers, growth marketers, strategic planners, and so on and so forth. One of the issues we had in this part of the world was obviously our data speed, our bandwidth is always a problem for us. Slow connections, drop-offs. We have something called cloud flares, which means that the servers cannot communicate with each other. So every time you try to connect to, for example, Seek, you don't get a connection. You understand? So a lot should be done.
You'll be getting the error feedback.
A lot to be the error feedback. A lot should be done about our data side of things, appealing to government in that respect. Government should also take notice. Our registration, electoral re-registration, constitutes of just over 15 million people. We have one artist who can amass 10 million people online. Talk about a virtual rally. Talk about a virtual rally. You understand? And this ratio of people, 15 million people, will decide who the next president is in Ghana. This is how serious these numbers are. And you can see how Sarkodie and his team can influence almost anything in this side of the world. You understand? So I'll say congratulations to him and his team. It was absolutely beautiful. There's one or two things that could have been done better, as always. But, the level and the bar he's raised, I think anybody else coming after would only have to do what we call cosmetics. You understand? As in creating a better experience. For example, better backing vocalist. I think this is an area that we need to concentrate on. I think he took the best. I saw one of the Willie Roy's boys singing as a backing vocalist.
And that's, I think, Smoky Beats. Yeah.
And that should tell you that everything you do with this industry, anybody that you develop, you don't know where they'll end up one day.
Yeah.
You understand? Yeah. When I saw him back in Sarkodie, I was like, wow, that's a good one there. You understand? And it reminded me of...
And he has been doing that too. It's actually not the first time though.
He has been doing that a lot. But
I'm sure maybe he is affiliated to the band some way.
Yeah. What I would say to all backing vocalists in this country is that they should take their role very serious. Usually backing vocalists feel like, they are not good enough. You understand? But when you go to the other side of the world, backing vocalists are actually very serious artists. So they take the work very serious. I'm not talking about delays when you're putting in your ad-libs, delays when, there's a bit of laziness and there's a bit of lack of focus when they are on stage. And I think it puts a dip in the performance. So they should improve on that. There are other things that we'll talk about, but it was a total shutdown. Beautiful experience. Big up to Sarkodie. I messaged him yesterday to congratulate him and his team. And I think, what more can I say? Beautiful.
Okay, now let's find out this. To start with the Seek platform that crashed. What does it mean to them now that they were thinking about introducing their services to Ghana? And their first attempt, I'm scared whether we can say they failed with their first attempt or they flopped with their first attempt.
I don't think they failed. They underestimated the power of maybe Sack's brand. I would think so. Because on their part of the world.
But I hear the Seek platform is a world platform.
It's a world platform, which is why I think they may have underestimated.
And if they were doing a show targeting the world, how did they underestimate?
Yes, because you see, when you do a show targeting the world, you look at the strengths of the product that you're dealing with. And the numbers are evident. You could tell that Sarkodie's biggest base is in Africa, and particularly Ghana. You understand? So although you're doing a world show, your efforts in terms of paid advertising and so on and so forth might be generally targeted at the side where he's not so popular. You understand? But they may have underestimated the support locally that he can amass. You understand? If you're talking about over 1 million people in Ghana logged on to watch Sarkodie, it's not a joke. Over 1 million people at one time. You understand? That's overwhelming. They may not have estimated that, and I think that's what caught up to them. But it's a good move because it would help them to expand their systems, they would realize that there's a bigger market in Africa. This is a wake-up call. A wake-up call for, I repeat, a wake-up call for the politicians. Listen, we have a multi-billion-dollar industry. We just need structures. We just need structures so others can. You see, we don't want to have a situation like this where after the Sarkodie's, the Shatawales, the Stone Boys, and so on and so forth, we'll get a dip. You understand? We need to have a deliberate structure that would develop greater ones, but we don't have that. You understand? It's like our back office is opened and is supposed to be misused because there's no structures, but the front end, the guys are trying to hold it together. All we need is the government to come in and set the structures rolling so that we can make this thing happen, because we've done everything. We done one man. Forget about the production cost. Forget about the production cost, because it was a free gift to Sack Nation, its fans, lovers out there, and so on and so forth. And it's also a reminder to tell us that every profession is important. Musicians are also frontliners in one way or the other. If you're sad, there's a music to listen to. You understand? We're going to interview Poyo. That guy. The first time I saw his material, I got angry. But we'll talk about that later.
I'm not sure you will be the only one.
Yeah, we'll talk about it.
I'm not sure you'll be the only one. There might be so many people like that. I remember Ashes came to my show some time ago, and anytime I mentioned AYP, says Sammy, he doesn't even want to hear him cry. But moving forward, can we be making money from such shows now that Sarkodie has helped us, and other shows, I'm sure they have helped us to know that, okay, the numbers are there. Can we be making money beyond shows that were maybe planned for introduction of Sikh platform like this? Can we go ahead and do other shows on any of the platforms to make money?
Yes. Again, my advice is about having a clear, focused, strategic plan, knowing where you are going with what you're doing. You see, it's like everything you do on social media, anything you do, it's not supposed to you just wake up and then you start doing, which is what most people do. Everything you do on each channel is unique. It has to be planned. It has to be strategic. It has to have results. You have to have a way to check your results so that you can optimize. So you can analyze, then optimize so that you can improve. There's no other way. Listen to the process. Listen to the process. You need to plan, have a strategic plan. You need to execute your plan and have your targets. Okay? Then you need to analyze and check if you've reached your targets. If you have or have not, you optimize. Optimizing is if you haven't, you go from there. You try to do best. If you have, you improve. After you optimize, then you can make scientific decisions. You understand? So there's no room for failure. And always, every dollar that you spend, you can account for it, for your return on investment. You understand? So nobody out there should just think this thing just happened because Sarkodie is popular and he's big artist and that's why he's able to pull off the show. It has a lot of technical planning has gone in. We haven't even, there's so much to talk about. The music.
No, we will hit all the angles.
The technical fusions that was in, his songs that he performed. There was a mixture of electronic fusions, and there's a mixture of live performance, and there was also a mixture of you're having what we call himself doing live ad-libbing on stage. And this is why I think the BVs failed him a little bit. You understand? And so a great deal of work has gone into this to make it perfect. You understand? Sarkodie has shown strength. He's shown focus. He's shown strategy. You understand? He's really opened the doors. And to make money, think about it. If you're able to mass 1.5 million people online and you get 20% of those people paying a certain amount of money.
That is some good
This is
revenue.
This is good revenue.
Okay, thank you so much, Stephen Krepi. Now I am coming back to Kobiche to listen to him as well. Kobiche has a whole lot of information on this particular concert. If you know, you know. And if you don't know too, you wouldn't know. Okay, now let me come to Mr. Che. Mr. Che, my field. I don't know.
I'm a fan, Chemi.
Bokodie. I'm holding so. Now I know Osha concert wing. Because me say now I'm also in party be a say.
Me call Nana McBrown invite me by the fee. Oh yeah, some home party be.
Yeah.
If you come here, the say.
Oh, now most Nana McBrown di how many years?
We do 43.
Oh, okay. Nyame shano.
Far when I me first coffee. Say me kwa to house na a Black Love virtual concert. So
okay.
Yes.
So where did you watch it? Were you able to log on to Seek, or you also couldn't watch it?
I want McBrown was not showing start at 6:30. So eventually I logged on. Me yes me kwa. Then the feedback was wrong. Me not thought say be me network.
But everyone thought you know, Ghana, when it comes to this digital stuff.
Yes.
Anytime you're doing the logins, we all struggle one way or the other.
So because say bia malang by for network.
At the point I felt I say jama mi hunzu. And Ebasa, you were slow to complain. Ebasa, you were slow to complain. Obi e se on ko ante that mean unhu bibi e. I was just behind my laptop. Then I'll do error. Hey, what's up? What's up? Then I'll restart the whole thing again. I'll just close that thing, start again. I'll do another one.
Yes.
Error. I say, what really is the problem? What really is the problem? Kobiche, so I could not say it until I saw some feed running around. So when I saw the feed running around, I said, oh, okay. So it no be say Sammy Flex na me hunsu. It be problem.
Yes.
So this was what I saw first from the Seek Twitter handle, where it says SAC Nation shut the web down due to overwhelming traffic. We are having some technical issues. Please stand by. We are working to resolve this 1.5 million at once, with more coming. And again, there was another tweet that says, due to massive traffic, we are aware some people are not able to connect. Stand by, the show will begin shortly. It's here that I'm saying, oh, okay, it is not my problem. That was when I relaxed.
Yes.
And at the point, I forgot about the show because I knew it wasn't coming soon. Until later, I saw Sarkodie's tweet and other people saying that, oh, the show is actually streaming on Facebook.
Yes. It's a Facebook. I have a lot of information, so I'll ask
break
you to ask,
okay.
Ask me point for point. So
Okay.
I can take my time.
Let's talk about the list of performers. The list of performers.
Yes.
Did they all impress you? Those who performed.
Yes. So first of all, let me say good morning to everyone. I mean, those who were missing my voice. Due to some one or two things, but I'm back. At this point, it feels good to be an African. It feels good to be a Ghanaian. And it feels good to be affiliated or a friend to the Success brand, because obia per Success, obia so per se or kobe bia
per enkoso.
For me to be affiliated or have a friendship with someone that we are talking about today, I'm humbled, and I pick a lot of inspiration from their camp. Now, Sarkodie had in mind to have a Black Love World Tour. And correct to mind koka ewa plan. And lockdown by quickly they had to organize themselves and give something back to the fans. And obviously big shout out to Shatta, to all those guys who had organized virtual concerts. This is Ghana music, and so wherever situation you find yourself, we need to do something regardless to give back to the fans. And so Sarkodie also sat down and said, oh, then I have to also do some virtual concert, because my fans, they are hungry for the food, they are hungry for the music. So, and also to also help build a brand or also build a statement. So why don't I also put up a virtual concert? And so everything all said and done, they had to put everything together. And we all know sick, as we were discussing earlier. So it was to just jump. And according to the team, I mean, obviously, like I saw, Facebook or YouTube, which organically has all those numbers there. But they wanted to also move a bit higher.
No, my information is that it was a commissioned concert.
Okay.
It was a commissioned concert for Sick.
All right.
So there was no way any of the platforms could enjoy it
exclusively on Sick.
It was only the Wahala that brought it to any other platform.
Yes.
But it was a commissioned concert exclusively on Sick.
Yes.
So you will not get it anyway.
So
because someone gave me information from US last night that Sick had even done a joint show for someone. And they did that, I think, Sick and YouTube.
I see.
So YouTube also used their server to support them when they were doing a joint. They did a show for someone, but it was jointly done Sick and YouTube.
Nice. Before I come to the list of performance, I think we had the issue of people complaining about crash. Now, what it is that Nanka Nkofo signing up, Sick got to know the number of people jumping on the platform to watch the concert. Even so, 1,000 people have subscribed to watch the concert. But only Ghana for the last minutes, and even not Ghana, I think it's part of human.
But before the concert, we saw the people who were logged in. About 20,000, 50,000, and it was we saw the numbers increasing. If you were on the platform, you see it running.
Yes, running.
At the point I was monitoring.
Yes,
you see it running. Like you see the numbers running,
which was okay for Sick. But at a point now, so the best starting. Now, last minute for also air jump, and we all know internet, cyber, and all those things. The moment will be, and I said, thousands of people trying to log in. Same link, it means that maybe a percent or hacky site, What I say. So that was the feedback, and I had a conversation with Sak and Angel this morning, and that was what he said. He said that moment, before I jump in, the system was trying to give error because as of now, people are trying to hack the system.
It's something wrong.
Yes. So that was quite unfortunate for Sick. So that has been established. Now to the stage itself. Charlie. Sak had access to the place 2 or 3 days to the grounds.
Okay.
He went through a lot of stress to get to the place. And even
because it is a state owned, so definitely if you want such a place, you would have to satisfy almost all the quotas.
Exactly. Into a prayer pine, finally, and let's look at the stagecraft. Lightning. Standing on top of the Black Stars, that alone, even before, because I was there prior to the event, or when they recorded, I tweeted Sak is going to give out a statement, and this is a statement for you to stand. Brasa, me unti mo go gymnast enso no enkoye o radio presenter no.
Watch a metia show.
Because of height you crave slow.
Oh, Jaisa ne sakon wasa. Sack on WhatsApp.
Not George Quay team no. George Quay can't sack on go down. Not George Quay on original.
Just George Quay craft Ruby. Now George Quay after me from.
You see, so for him to get that confidence to stand there, this is a statement. Very beautiful. From dancers to Characters band. The band did amazing. So a big shout out to Characters band, the dancers. They should forgive me, but the dancers, the production team, Nabo, Event Factory, everybody. I think it was awesome. Now performance. Sako then started obviously with his intro and all that, and Joy B, a bye. So Joy B was there. Ken Promise also came through. Kiddy also came. Sister Fia came. Efia Nocturna also came. Yao Sapon and Asmafo also came. And Almighty Shatawali also by. So with the question to performance, these are some of the lists who passed through.
Okay, and were you okay? I'm sure because of the Stoneboy thing, the Shatawali surprise factor we were looking for.
Yes,
they killed
it took the whole beauty of it. Because nobody knew Senka Shatta would perform. Nobody.
Exactly.
And nobody was allowed to even record anything that was happening there.
So be frank, so later when the issues came up and everyone was talking about, I said, "Oh damn, what really Sack wanted to achieve with Shatawale? This particular incident will cancel."
Yes.
And I believe, as it stands now, so many people are not
the
surprised.
Substance, the value is really not there. Yes, even though it is trending,
if we had not known that Shatta will be performed, like by now, everyone will be surprised.
Beautiful.
At what time did they come together?
Yes.
At what time did they discuss that Shatawale will also be performing? Thanks to our boy.
Yes. And the connection between Shatta and Sack on stage, you saw it. And I love your caption, the last statement. Business, you don't act business.
No. When it comes to business, there shouldn't be any emotional attachment.
I think that's something that I respect about Shatta. I mean, say if there's a little misunderstanding, crying or can Adrian still na ba show no so business in there.
Oh yeah, the
pepe. Or the sabe to work set to graphic one. So no asem.
I love that. If they are not know asem, but still for the show,
no be.
I am a pepe no be okay.
So so this should also go down to the fans. So you guys should always be extra careful about some of these things, because on my boom then who say now those on Twitter say, oh, now Shatta sack. Let's come together. Let's face the rest of the world. What I say, Ben, I drop so be here to it.
And I believe they are still trending as number one.
And it is beautiful now. Yes, Shatta and Sack fans, it is beautiful online. So let's keep the same momentum. Let's keep the same positive energy in pushing our artists. I mean, who is not happy to see Sack and Shatta performing on the stage? Even if you don't like them, this is so maybe person I didn't see, but I come we feel what I say. And also big shout out to legendary Amachiri who also came. Legendary performance. So for me, the performances from intro to outro was on point.
Everything was on point. Now let's talk about the lighting. I saw your tweet. A tweet that read that someone commented the lights at the event grounds could light up the whole of Nigeria. I said, oh, how? What an insult. How can you insult Nigeria like that? So far we know about Sack and the A-team. I don't know whether they had some international support to do this, because how the stage looked, it was so great. Did we get that from the local boys, the Nabil and his people that we know?
Yes, the A-team, Nabil and his local people.
Wow.
And Sack don't joke with lighting. And let me take people's mind back. Say, where's the idea? Anytime I saw a performer or VJ maybe on a stage, who show fear and out of the auditorium, stage you look different. So what's the idea? Anytime Sack comes,
pay attention
lightning. So Sack bus stage, anytime Babiano, the lights behind him, a change auditorium, who show fears now then so light is something Sack don't joke about. In this our share and how call events are lights and say whoa any.
Yeah.
What's your space crowd? So when you space,
especially when they use the blinders.
Yes. But when it was just on point. So big shout out to the A-team, Nabil and his people. I think the lighting was the color blending, it was so beautiful. And like you said, Nina Ghana here.
Oh, Charlie, then we have arrived, though.
Yes, we have.
Yes, we have arrived. Because if what we saw, everything was provided by our own Ghanaian people,
stage,
sound, everything was decorated by our people.
Yes.
Then we need to give them big ups.
And I think I stand to your correct. I think this is the first time we are having an event. It was independence because because events be independence score. So this match be a hono.
This
is the first time, and for the A-team or Nabil and his team to come out say that this is strategic. Let's try and have a stage here at this point. Whoever brought that idea, I think that we should give it to them. Because I'm will be a team. Say be any apart from, I mean, I'm in common to declare independence. But Sako has declared that he's the music god.
He has declared independence for our music industry. And of course, he got his opponent, his political opponent, to come and endorse it as well.
Yes, so I mean the stage and how they came about to get to that place, and to share drone shot now was beautiful. For me, I cut up the runabout now. Now the asaba was a cars to be it was so beautiful. I think this is a statement.
Is the team some way feeling disappointed by Seek and how they ended up with them?
Yeah, so when we spoke to Sak and Angel, Sak made mention of the fact that it is not really a big deal to him because actually it's the first time, and also asking people to sign on a platform and you knew there technically you face one or two things, and like I said earlier, that they were not also expecting say that moment now at the end of question and Kofi will try to log on at that particular time. Over 1 million plus people trying to log on a platform, obviously. So you wouldn't want to blame them, but I think they took a very brilliant decision in moving to Facebook, because Sebianka and Koso Facebook that would be like a huge embarrassment to them and to the SAC brand. But for them to, move quickly to Facebook to let people, and as you speak now, Oko Seek CEEK Facebook. I think you'll be able to watch.
Oh, it is still there.
It's still there, yes.
All right, guys. So to those who could not watch it, I know so many people who could not watch it. Those who could not watch it, this is your time. This is your chance. You can still watch it. Just go on to Facebook and seek.com. Just do that. And let's all be part of history. You should know what happened. You should know what is happening. Let's do it here on Showbiz Agenda as well. Kofi because Kofi, when it comes to filming, great guy as well. Were you part of the production team?
No, I was not part of the production team.
Were you invited?
No, I was not invited.
Why, you only work with movie people?
Yeah, I'm a filmmaker.
No, but your knowledge goes beyond just movies. I understand you're a filmmaker, I understand. But when it comes to production, filming, you have a great knowledge there. So why are you not spreading it across?
Maybe I'm one
Ade papa no mamuska. Now say papa no mamuska.
Oh, ade. Kakra o.
Okay.
Okay.
What's the bia one ho na papa no wo?
Sir.
Yeah. Ho na papa no why say papa no mamuska pa.
Sir.
O support him.
Papa be.
Okay, o de enkasai.
Oh, ade so na ode abantu be tafre. Papa be.
Oh, papa no say see papa obi anim say papa bi wo ba tie ni papa no.
No, ni papa no we de hu say baby o wona me wo.
Enye papa no na wo.
Na wo me.
Meka o papa anya o papa na wo.
Papa na wo me.
Minim no.
Unim no.
Good.
But papa na wo me.
I'm so intimate maka say o papa no.
Enye na okay mama no.
Ono so.
Ka mama na ka papa.
Da bi say ya ka papa na asem.
Twisi boachi utia maulaya for entie remedy. Brasami.
Kofi.
Sa ko di amafo to papa. Sabi radio so kasa. No bro for me who say e be kan. Like person just say we din comfort pa.
Okay. Me mate o dia o kana se.
Wo hwe edwuma omo ye any event omo puti up. That's how who say enkakum. Edwuma kum. And the result tells you the impact of teamwork. Once I na artist be bro boys be do omochi akọ interviews nkwan here wo. And tell we get for here we get Zylofon tomorrow. Okay. We who go come. Abedi chire line na more.
True.
But nice sankasa ye be ye dwuma amasika ba fie no ye ana elake. Etwetwe san etwetwe sikakra. But say ye ni chire ene jai. Ene picture
oh, Baba, wait. Let me come in here. Don't make it look like other artists are fooling. Wait. No, wait. Change. Team Sack saw the expertise in some people and he employed their services.
Thank you.
It is not about the people around him.
The people around him.
Oh no, you're not getting it. The A team, they don't follow him.
Yes.
But the team information. Yes, let's get this people.
You say.
That's what I'm saying.
They brainstorm before the A party.
No, I get it. So what I don't want Kofi to say is that the people who are following other artists are useless. Because when you do that, when other artists also follow others here, like when guys follow other artists here and they hear this statement, but you see the people who follow artists, let's commend them. Let's commend them.
I am no pro America.
Oh, there cost well.
Because artist will nika. Nadam for Nico Bicha waka. Joe, we go interview for you. So one Kobiche Kaintina on Nama Nabeti and then room to some manager. So Kainti. Artist, I don't know artist no talk and now I drop on because you have changed. Or what? Or Kaintina no dinati. Into no or her Eguma. And I am saying this me pese artista it's you know. Obia asama make a best no on take lesson. Say it is not just about people who follow you, but use their brain, their expertise. Obu ha obi di na chinipa ne experienced or expert in BB, but overlook it and say di chini nko. See let's like me say artist for obu ha oni obi nam. Ebi anipa ne be marketer bi. Na nipa ne they don't use because onim no nim ne say you follow my boy.
Yeah.
Oh, he be my guy, he be my boy.
No, this point I agree.
Eduma because Sammy, Eduma sakwadi amu ye program amu ye nyankoda o. A chain on site audience show.
Yeah.
Ehumpa. And sakwadi you be open kania pa. Naturally. Come check us me ampa anytime I sakwadi show be obi oba on kwan light ya na different. Open kania pa. And it translates into his brand on stage because eduma omo ye brasami enye 1 week at the end of my even if it is 1 week the result has spoken and it tells you that teamwork artist na mo teamwork and who ne say ni oben nko oh say the yen nko ye betumi so obo oni mu team no but obe or a different team but expertise be or one bring them on board. Then we sad because you see the circle a big cram poor basami na enye circle the idea. By the end of the day, it's circle the show. And no because a slow coordinator George Quay, but who executed it? It's circle the artist no so me senior director be or chamber Jumoka Sembi. Or see when you're on set, just be open for ideas. When the film is out, there's only one director's name there.
Yes.
Obi am board says I sing way obi chena mama idea and says yes. So you open you listen. Into be obi aka bibi asem ya isere Charlie Punch na we mami fancy say Kofi Asam movie dey come. Ya mo di say see na Kofi Cheka chere Kofi Asam so on kan cha Kofi so on kan say.
Ya ntroni baby asa.
Ya feel cry. Into no don't people should not see that say ade and any person ko fobu adwi mi say or foul idea. The mere fact say obaka say one woman idea in January you on fact.
Because on person will be bad picture in any way.
In any way. In terms of on one why being so you see just so and being into me person artist no esua ade efrimpa and after second point mo ye adwuma mo masika pom because sika any ye sika. Sometimes you don't look at the fiscal cash. You don't look at the immediate money returns, but you look at value and how much that value can earn you. Let me be Sakovic say, so Sako de Oje say 1 year say free, but now he can control any other platform. Say me show on internet sompua I can command 1 million people to watch. He will make a lot of money. Sako de can do another show, but the kind of brands that will be on the show. Ebe train is kase mbacho show or when Sako de store because yes and the evidence is there that I command 1.5 million people. Ebi Sako de jiska nke bi obenya bia 4,000 per nipa 4,000 per. But once one risk and you read the bigger picture.
Cheche honey one is can free omo share ni because
yes
one share better say one is in the whole organization
because so it's the bigger picture. Who say no or create value for his brand. Creation of value no takes time. Yes, no obi beka say no Charlie, if you do one free there at least make you take 1 CD. But now Sarkodie can tell you, can say anywhere that when he did his streaming, 1.5 million. Perhaps I mean, you know, 1.5 million people.
That's huge.
That's huge.
Yes.
1.5 million people across the world in Ghana.
But interestingly, Ghana had the highest numbers. So,
however,
Because at the point I was also shocked that Ghana internet.
Yes. It's and now pace where they are setting. It tells you say internet is not a problem again like before. But nipa do send a DSTV and we are Netflix. So internet those 2 years, 3 years ago, it's not like now it comes in handy. Nebu no for na ebedu baby kwa internet no. Let's say the whole year unlimited. It will come to that point. So for somebody to set this space, sana me person other artists, however big, however small, just start something. And unze virtual concert no, that's my tip. Not ubia yibi da down.
Yeah. In fact, any papa ko any papa
starting. Shatter starting. Other artists ebe
oh nipa be Sammy munna yeah.
But you see,
when did any put the antimi who send her coy because of omojis can
when they say there no and we say I'm fast and I won't tant to wasem
oh that be the fact that one should be interested
but I'm fire sank show you
Dabi no that would be wrong
okay
it was good
okay yeah you know or yeah for platform amount for 20 who want to be on to make can wasem
okay but some for numbers be am be 2 just say
have you demanded for the numbers
kasatintin top on ko
have you demanded for the numbers
me say kasatintin top
no men yes are the person
so nipa 400,000 in a behaya nka ye ne ba ko demanding numbers what talking about nka me no ne ba ko demanding numbers
na so ono de ogiska and obi dey free men
am one am afo life a bit rough time.
I was there. It went good. I was there.
Good, in terms of production, in terms of performances, in terms of the numbers. Yeah. But you see, it comes down to the same thing. Say, I am a kind of crunch artist. So na be your dumb so. And say on now we be an adwin be and say, oh, I see you na a betwem ko. No, you man who see nim samfa. Nipa buy o ma make say nipa say na buy. Internet they say in country.
Where is Jata? Jata can call so we confirm this.
Because you see, the point I'm making is say, nipa baby I hear concert me, but before I could have any idea. What's now say no. This is what people have done. How can I make mine different and better? And that is what people should be doing. And the artists who say, we are, and then Shatter a B office. I was telling somebody say Ube one say and so baby whole new year. What's artist no be office. You see, when people do things, nobody is an island. I drink you about food. A big na I drink and so be be. But nipa de kai but how yours can be different, how yours can be refreshing. Then when they say by me cancer some walk back catch and say go fire be how is yours going to be or say or go a donation? It's my friend, they should give us
no, my friend.
Now Sarkodie is giving us also 1.5 million streams.
Okay, come through, yeah, come through.
You know, just to clear the air, I think what my colleague is saying here is perfect. I smoke an crepa, but there's a reason for that.
I send the way now come.
When the share say me okay.
Good.
He's making a good point, but me person me clear and I said there's a reason for that. There is no way say when the share the concert no obet me de want to
Sarkodie.
This is about numbers, like I repeatedly said. What I say, we show when the share numbers online, she doesn't command so much, although she has so much, she's still growing. What I say, and you know that's the more reason why having a strategic plan, like my colleague also has reiterated, is very important moving forward. Having somebody who understands how to grow your numbers for you and have a plan for that is very important. Into the Okano is a good point, but the difference is you have to know your numbers so that you can plan within your range. For example, there's no business for an artist like Wendy Shea to maybe go for a platform like Seek with her numbers she's got at the moment, because then it's like I don't know the business negotiation about but it might be overly expensive for her because ocean numbers now it doesn't equate. But when you are looking at yourself as an artist and you command over 5 million people as in total on your social media channels, then you can go for a platform like Seek. But Odi Wendy Shea the Bomwa Sebe and do she has about 1.8 million people on Instagram. So Wendy Shea will probably command around 3 million, which is a good number. But you could tell the difference between 10 million and 3 million.
Yeah,
you understand. So we need to understand the dynamics.
Okay.
Ama yanshe ye beko akokase obi efeli.
And obi any pattern.
It's an issue of numbers, and you know, say artists know and omo management team know understand how to acquire the expertise to grow these numbers. Then we can have equal field to start playing competitive.
Okay, Kopche, you also wanted to attack. No, na bend me back. Na Kopche person can be na. Okay.
You see, that's how as soon as I make an share when they say program ya oye. You say make us numbers be wa and yet obi na say bebusa. It even obu ha option who say, "Hey, any ade nipa ko hwe o, mi ko hwe bi e." That's how it is a program trending was Snapchat and baby Twitter. Unima ko na ko hwe interview ko hwe. Those are the mami chawa there. I na me analysis no pa. When they say Instagram. Obi a program no. That's how obi a oti no betu akọ when they say official. Obi a program no 2 posts. 1 post and no the buy. No better rough town any obi o ye ni makeup ase. We say 31st July. Happy Eid to all Muslim. Go let all party tonight, which means the event was
yeah.
No correct.
Yeah.
And or the picture of band no at all. 1st August. And also survivor concert last night. The Miss event in the was a blast. Thank you to everyone who made it possible. Chief and the band was awesome. Safo band. And thanks to my glam team, I was looking beautiful. After etc. And one on. Her next post will be birthday, other things. Okay, fast forward.
But was she? Oh no, wait. You see, was she the one to talk about the show? She is the artist.
No, I'm not talking to the artist. I'm talking to management. But artist is the face of the management. Like
okay, wait. Because you want information, let me help you. So no, wait. You want information? Let me help you. Let me help you with information. Mr. Stephen Folson is the boss of Create Concepts, and again, his company, I think iPro. Yeah, Mr. Stephen Folson is the company iPro.
Yes, iPro Solutions.
Good one, iPro Solutions. They handled the back end of the Wendy Shea concert that Kofi Asamoah wants to get some information. Now, yes, it is true that after the concert, we've not talked about numbers. We've not talked about how the event was recorded, especially from back end discussion. So now that we are talking about virtual concerts and numbers, I'm sure it will also be right that one of the recent online events, which is the Wendy Shea concert, you supply us some information about it. How did it go? What were the numbers, or how were they looking like at the back end?
Okay, obviously, good morning, Sammy, and good morning to your listeners and those in the studio as well. Hope you're all doing great.
Yeah, we good.
Comparing the Wendy Shea concert and Top Audience concert, the numbers, obviously, come again.
No, continue. We are actually not comparing numbers though.
Okay. For numbers, when we say got really huge numbers, the focus of when Shay's concert was the marketing was primarily here in Ghana. We got close to about 50,000 people logged on, trying to watch and watching, and it kept going up. Because you just called me impromptu, I can't give you the breakdown from country. From country to country, but we got majority of the people watching right here in Ghana.
Okay.
And some were also watching from Germany, obviously because she has some. She stayed in Germany before. We got some quite a huge number also watching from Germany and Switzerland as well. Switzerland and Italy. Oh, okay. So the numbers were quite huge, and it was quite stable throughout the entire period as well.
I see. Can we say that according to how much was put into it, you guys made some good profits?
Oh yeah, sure. Virtual concerts are most of the time more cost effective. Comparing the cost and then the how much comes in, I think it wasn't bad at all. I mean, it was great. we made something. I may not be able to put figures out, but it was great.
Okay, I'm sure this week we'll be meeting you in the studio, so you can get your time, put them together, so that when we meet you in the studio, we can pay attention to the numbers and the stats very well.
Yeah, sure.
All right, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Okay, Kofi. So he said at the time about 50 people were online. 50,000. Hey, I beg you. Okay. 50,000 people were online.
Some information, how long has it been since?
Because no one has demanded for it.
That is what I'm saying. And please let me be clear. Nobody is comparing Wendy Shea and Sarkodie. That would be very unfair to do. To me, and Sarkodie show no, and Wendy Shea show and compare. And it is not something that we are doing. And yet Wendy Shea specifically, but we are just using her as a case study to represent other artists. And you may be a Sarkodie aya. You bet me suya bibi a free. No malice intended. We are not attacking Wendy Shea or her management. We are not saying that she didn't do well. We are not downplaying anybody's effort. But all we are saying is, and maybe a Sarkodie artist be able to me a. So when the Shea's case is just an example, I may cite. But I mean, and I make us numbers. We don't need to ask because 50,000 okay. None of the posts even create for Ankasa, but my main choice, Sarkodie a year. Or say how to watch Black Love.
Talk to your mic.
How to watch Black Love virtual concert tomorrow on the
Seek platform. Yeah.
History to be made. Already 10K viewers registered. It's a hanu or my idea. Someone register ebeyema. And anipa do one year. Where brand now sika wonwa. Where empty na utia. Masa 10,000 nipa 10,000 badada. This is what I am talking about. And he posted this, and then the day after, he says, we're going, that's hours to the show, we're going live 2 hours. Bless you all for signing. Almost 50K has constant updates with numbers. Come on, media no. Uti share all money. Unto tickets club. Asami. Unim say, hey, I didn't nipa 50,000. And ye befa. Who's a Ghana for and a nipa nkasa ye pay association with things that are successful. What's the mention as? I don't think we asked Sarkodie to post this. Yes, you be free. Numbers a key. That's I mean, send your artist in the show or move the camera, a drone, a channel crowd no, a walk crowd and also class angle be or befa just to suggest and simulate to say Nipa Eba. It is the same way because they know the relevance of numbers. You see, let us not hide information. Let us not wait to be asked from internet maker say yan can say our own create for my art maker. Say 50,000 people. Yeah. And we cannot prove it unless they are going to give us proof that people 50,000 and the TSK when they show no. Otherwise, it is still their word.
Are you doubting?
I'm doubting, honestly. No shams, but I'm doubting.
No offense
that indeed, unless you see, we should not sit here for people to just be telling us things like how do we know that 50,000 people watch that show? I doubt it.
Okay.
I will not accept it.
Yeah, he said when he comes here next, he will surely help us to get it.
He doesn't have to come and talk. Oh, they make us a mungantias. Where is the data?
Yeah, they will put it out.
Hey, where is the data?
Wait for it.
Oh, yes, I could hear. Oh, Sebastian, and me see you share the free what the pombe de war. Mummy share the free abrantian war. Oh, here I say Ghana. 1.3 million people watched. United States 1,775,000 people. United Kingdom 47,000 people. Panya, Spain 38,000 people. Germany 30,000 people. This is factual, and I'm in common in there. This is factual. Mama yensia enfri Sarkodie. I don't know entertainment no you, but the business side is highly corporate, highly professional. Sana me pesa artist na ATN nyina no omoye management na munya ye di artist de chi omo kwa go bi baju artist number na mu si peg ne sala line no they should work. Oh na me chano mama ye fanya asampa na me kan
adai oka Frida Rhymes ya asem na
oh debi
sela so kwaji number ku si peg na pesa oka na
oh basa na radio si na
so na waka na madwen akoso
send me no tie
oh any sorry na mkasa na oka because that obi si peg e ma want ya
manage Frida Rhymes oh basa me into no mama ye hwe de Sarkodie aye no you see the result will always speak for itself. Also, and even the numbers are trending. Even the numbers. Into say me were American business woman say, this man is commanding 100,000 people, 100,000, even if it is Ghanaians. 100 and minimum say me were business for America. I have an artist in Ghana who, when he speaks, 100,000 people in America will listen. Into numbers no, and you never see a baby sir. And then obi adana me take screenshot more other news time or more information baby on phone you so.
Information from
virtual concert ni baby or nipa phone ni ade na every no one na YouTube Facebook live ni say me send you bia no one na wa on me check
no wait there is no artist virtual concert in Ghana that had 4 people watching that one
that's 48 minutes nipa phone and
I also put it to you that you are also telling lies. No, but that is you cannot use first 48 minutes. No, what are you talking about? No, let's talk about the full show. Don't talk about first 48 minutes.
You can. Almost 1 hour, 4 people, me know yo. What are you talking about?
You can.
Any artist can at the radio station cry and nipa phone. An artist. Why are your program? Morning in our head. He's you know he's information.
No. But why is a station? Don't compare them to artists.
He's being funny, but
we're live FM. Live FM.
He's making a very good point.
Nipa for how many? You can say information. Nipa 33 minutes.
No, Baba, wait. Don't use someone's. Don't use someone's live views to compare.
The idea artist need, but make just a 44 minutes. Nipa saying an area.
Now artist no, advert or virtual concert.
To one advert.
So all those things are things. So let me put it on live. So take your time in.
Why you stayed with lighting near there and come over now? Even at that. So yeah, on a mission. As you dear go kuma. And when my gather a right time, you be person. Minister make your person.
David,
artist needing more stations now.
The next thing I want us to talk about Seek and what happened. Interestingly, Team SAC, they have released a press statement. Let me read it, and after that we will talk about the introduction of Seek in Ghana and what transpired with the Black Love concert. Let me read this statement, and thanks to Kobiche for sharing this with me. Good morning to Angelo. I hear something else happened, so SAC is not available for talks at the moment. What happened is outside radio, so we cannot talk about it yet. This one says, the artist, management, partners, and the entire Success Music label deeply apologize to our many patrons, fans, and followers who registered on Seek.com with the fervent hope of experiencing the heavily advertised Seek Black Love virtual concert slated for the evening of July 16, 2020, headlined by multiple award-winning act Sarkodie. A lot had gone into ensuring that we gave the world a glimpse of exceptional artistry from GH with a solid lineup of some of our very best talent. Unfortunately, and indeed, much to our surprise, the numbers that signed on globally exceeded expectations so much that it overwhelmed the Seek platform, rendering it unable to operate as designed. Now, this glitch made it impossible for many fans to experience the concert as planned, and for this, we deeply apologize. For those who were able to catch it on Seek Facebook page and other social media platforms that aired it, we are truly grateful and hope you had a great time. For those who missed it, please continue following Sarkodie on all social media platforms for an announcement of the repeat broadcast date and schedule. We have never doubted the love and support of SAC Nation and the Success family, but the evening of August 16th, 2020 reiterated just how mad your love and support for Sarkodie is. Though unfortunate, the turn of events sends us a positive signal on how powerful we are as a nation, as in SAC Nation. The team truly apologizes for the technical challenges. Rest assured, the next event will be bigger, better, and more exciting. On behalf of Sarkodie and the entire Success Music label, thank you very much. Hashtag Asida, signed by Success Music Management. Now, Kofi, the last question will be, now that this was an opportunity for Seek to introduce their services to Ghana and what has happened, what do you think will be to their service moving forward, even if they want to pitch to the next artist?
You see, Brasami, they couldn't have chosen a better actor, and I'm sure whoever give them that idea to work with SAC will be smiling now, because it has been delivered. And today I'm sure say and working with the choice of Sakwa, you know, is like you have already hit the top. They say no, wow, banana here. Because if they've done it for SAC, you don't need points of reference again.
No, if they've done it for SAC and it was unsuccessful.
That's what I'm saying, say. You see, I think that for a company and for the kind of service they render, these times are best times for them. And whatever it is, and whatever issues there are, the most important thing for me is they should be able to first of all make sure say the reason or the motivations for their involvement with Sarkodie is achieved. Because they say no, me so many omo beya medwe ho kakra obedi mpo na yedi ni twina me. They make what I say, but it is also a learning platform that the next act may have it more secured. Because Sebio we ebi mada ye hu bi say that. And it is the first, and we will understand. Say, Bibiano, I Bibi Fufro say no, Ayana hitches any when you can cry. But then again, it tells you that for the kind of even at that, even amidst the issues, amidst the problems, no, let's look at how the fluidity, the flow,
the smooth flow of the event,
the smooth flow, the smooth stream of the event. Was it good? Did it perform? Yes. They make what I say. So for me, I think that we should look beyond the difficulty, the issues that the event came up with, and let us look at what they achieved. The bottom line, what idea amuka so mo be ya ma ya no mutumi ye ya na. Omoye. Into omoye dia Sarkodie is a big act.
Okay.
He's been able to sail through. Sarkodie has left them with a lot of lessons to learn, a lot of things to correct. Now they have a lot of security issues, holes to seal. They have a lot of, because to say bimukra I can't say hack system no. Ebimu pa when we say Ghana there, obu ha there free gate to be huru. Pass over gate,
I see. Now, Kofi, because you also understand production, should we also learn from this that when anyone wants to do the next virtual concert, it should not be playing live and transmitting live. We can have a clean recording and later play to the people, just as Team Sarkodie did. Is this also another lesson we should? Because I remember when she had some concert like that with Joy Prime TV, and with Joy Prime TV, and on the day she also had issues with transmission here and there like that. She came here and she complained that yes, she blamed them because they could not handle that part well. If it had been recorded, I'm sure as a TV station playing back would be very smooth. Is it something we can also learn, knowing our internet strength and all that?
Brasami, the even playbacks are streamed like
exactly
internet based. Even the playbacks, it's all internet. It's all basically the same. The only difference with the playback and then the live, the machinery. What the playback?
I want to be disappointed.
But that's for playback. But Brasami, I think say naturally the playback is an easy way out. Because with a live, you don't only have internet to deal with. You have an entire production to deal with. Playback, there's editing here and there, twitches, mistakes corrected, errors covered, and all that to make the file ready for playback. But live, you have more than playback. And a live, say internet, I want something I no compare. I've sounding an outcome program.
Okay.
So I think
let's
that
wrap up.
We should just be able to master the most difficult one and do it well. Okay. And for me, like I'm saying, what they should do is they should look at the lessons. Backup internet, whether they're going to use specific dedicated internet for such events so that you don't have to rely on one source of internet. You have a dedicated and they won't say, and it's internet so you can't try it. Test it.
Yeah.
For better testing and about
na aso blue.
Obi di prepaid
aso blue.
O say
na aso blue.
Send your Zylofon for the so.
Zylofon here, the Debia green. Debia green. 18 a year streaming live. Say, you know, people are watching us on Facebook, you know, because green. Yes, yes, we are wrapping up. AY Poyo is next.
Yes,
Mr. Obibini has a new song. I'm going to drop it for you, and I have another song to introduce to you as well. Get ready for that.
Before we move to the next segment, I think industry players and presenters, bloggers, everybody, we should push this agenda of letting the government know that the creative arts, sending on fire and serious, and this should be an evidence. Look, our people are commanding numbers. We should be a cancer. So let's take the creative arts very serious. Because look at the numbers they're commanding. And still, you guys are still not throwing a lot of energy and our money, pumping money into our creative arts sector. I think it's sad. It's sad. And one of the things about to me are selling Ghana and get even a lot of money in the country. Youth employment is creative art.
I believe.
Creative art and sculpture, a lot of things around. Boys, be creative. Which me science or tech. Is our photographer or a makeup artist. So the creative art, say government, manifesto. This year manifesto. Manifesto.
Is it autumn?
So below meat pie.
Yeah, so below business nekoso.
So below meat pie on new plant station.
Shout outs to my new foods, man.
Into this year election, you best from and you can certain thing. I'm about promise you fail. I think say it should be an agenda. It should be an industry conversation. Say we have to be on their neck. Say look, our people are commanding the numbers. Youth from comedy, most of them are into creative now. Let's help them.
Great point there, Mr. Che. Yes, Stephen Kirby.
Yeah.
Final statement from you, and we wrap up on this.
Okay. When it comes to the glitches that happen with Seek, when it comes to online, it's almost there's no excuse. Sometimes there could be a drop in connection. There are technical issues. So with online agenda, you try and have it as smooth as possible. There are a few things that you need to make sure you put in place to have a successful virtual concert experience. You can understand that we are talking about the experience, not the show itself. It's the experience that the show gave you. You understand? Which is what Sarkodie him and his team tried so much to put together. One very important thing is having a plan, then a location, an ideal location for the concert. Yeah, making sure your tech platform is on point. The fourth and the most important thing that I think Mr. Kofi Che, Mr. Kofi Asamoah was making, which other preceding virtual concerts had failed to do, and Sarkodie did so well, was engagement. The ability to interact. It's so important. If you have a virtual concert and you are not able to engage with your fans, you would have a failed concert. You see, the engagement is a mixture of giving them data, facts, encouraging them, and pushing them, gravitating them towards registration. You understand? It's a whole different experience. It's not like you're selling a physical concert. So the engagement part of a virtual concert is actually like what you do, come on radio and do LPMs and say, hey, go to Kuala, they're selling tickets here, and you bank this like 4 weeks to the show.
Make noise.
This is what the engagement does. And the importance about the engagement is it's a one-on-one. Okay. Another thing about how to make money from virtual concerts, there's only one way. You have to give the people something extra. They have something called tip. The tipping agenda with your fans. So you tell them, tip $3 and I'll send you 2 MP3s of my unreleased song. Tip $8 and I'll send you my full album MP3 version. Tip $20 and I'll actually have a one-on-one Skype interview with you. Who wouldn't want that? Who in Ghana is not ready to pay 200 or 500 Ghana cedis to see Sarkodie one-on-one on Skype? Who in Ghana is not ready to pay maybe 20K? So when it comes to making money, I'm telling you, it's dealing with the right expertise who understand this platform and this space, and they can help you to make money and have a successful virtual agenda.
All right, guys, thank you so much. And I believe we've done justice to the Black Love virtual concert. Showbiz agenda already trending at number 4 on Twitter. Be part of the conversation. Let's read your tweet as well. Give us your hashtag and let's do it together here on the show. So finally, congratulations to Team Sack and Auntie Stoneboy Amobi. So Stoneboy Amobi. Kofi una maybe sao. Stoneboy Amobi.
Me drew on that. Manshenta.
Ah boy. Okay, it happens but once. It happens but once. It happens but once. Oh, my Charlie. Corey, Stoneboy Amobi. Kobi Che mi bisao.
I found was American.
Kobi Che mi bisao. Ada na ujane.
But Kobi Che, but I don't understand. You see what I say?
No, ada na Kobi Che mpo ujane.
Yeah, you have information.
Yes, you have information. Why are you running away?
I know my own problem.
Kobi Che Stoneboy Bobi.
Dia me share on run there.
One more. Oh, but say your video be now say we should watch out for more putu dance on the day.
But yeah, sharing run.
Putu dance number. It that means apologies na Stoneboy pining na amfa.
No, the event was actually
recorded
so
until we were free mo. Until so trouble 19 one mobi no. Munka say.
Brasa me Sax or the statement beba.
Sax or the Stoneboy statement beba.
No what official channel no to me church DSC. So let's wait for the statement.
It's a Sutronti na Stoneboy Amobi.
And who be sa etf na who be sa
maybe sa anya una no yeso
Angela ni na ekosisen.
Oh, enwa mi hu so enwa mi hu so 20 times e wati me bie.
No ba go to tweet.
Enwa mi hu so 20 na so thank God Angel is tweeting. Angel is tweeting so it means that he can see.